As you heard, we're at the old fire station here in Yucapia, and I'm here with Steve. Now, Steve, this is a very unique place. Tell us a little bit about it.
Fire station was built back in 1937 through the CCCs and WPA in efforts to establish a fire station here in the city of Yucapia that originally was in a tent, most likely, on the Rangers property that lived right next door.
So this building was erected to actually house all the firefighters here in the city at the time?
At the time, it housed maybe 2 or 3 people, and eventually up until about 1981, it housed up to 10 people.
Wait a minute, until 1981?
Yes.
This was the fire station?
This was the fire station up until 1981.
Whoa, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Take me around. What? Obviously, it's a museum today.
It all starts decade-wise in the front office here, which was the chief's office, the ranger unit, the ranger chief's office. And it starts in the 30s and 40s, and it migrates to the 50s, and it moves around to the 80s when the station was originally closed.
Well, it's interesting. We pulled up in this this garage right next door. I don't know what I had thought about it, but obviously it was used as to house the engines at one point, it looks like. This is taken right out front and then obviously shot with Yucapia Boulevard right here in the background.
Correct.
If I'm looking at it correctly, right behind the station would be Yucapia Boulevard. Because we're right off Yucapia Boulevard, right?
That's right.
And yet there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
In this picture.
Shows pictures of Larry Young, who was the district ranger in the area at the time. And this is the one of the first resuscitators that we had.
And then the kitchen. I'm going to the OG fire kitchen. Oh, this is a pretty good size.
One of the former employees, Bob Martinez, lived across the street. I don't know exactly which house, but lived within the area here, and his dad was the constable for the community. And he would come over here on his bike and hang out. And through coming over here, one of the chiefs put him on the engine and started to go on calls with him, and he eventually became a firefighter and promoted up the ranks to one of the assistant chiefs in the Southern California area.
So we're transitioning from the old firehouse museum here in Yucapia to Vision Quest. Let's go check it out. We're right next door to the old firehouse museum here in Yucapia at Vision Quest. I love the name, and I'm here with Mayor Pro Tem Diane Smith. Diane, tell us about this place.
Hi. This place is called Vision Quest. It was started by a nonprofit organization that was created to promote creative thinking in the community. And this is the first step. We hope to accomplish a lot more, but we feel that creative thinking can be applied to all aspects in our lives. And it came about when this building was vacated by the school district, and the city owned it. And the city manager asked me if I could come up with an idea to fill this building. And so our newspaper editor and I, Claire Marie Teeters, got together.
We've run in with Claire before.
Right, she's around a lot. Well, we got together and we just brainstormed and we came up with this idea, and we got some friends on board, and we got a nonprofit organization, which we have to be in order to receive the use of the building from the city. And we created this gallery, but we also had a bigger vision of creative thinking in general.
Are these for sale, or are they to display? What are they for?
Almost everything in here is for sale, and it was created by our local artists right here in Yucapia. We have a few artists that live in surrounding cities, but the premise was to promote the artists that live here. We have the pottery here from David Porras, and he has...
Is that his real name, David Porras?
Yes.
That's a cool name for someone who does pottery.
It is. But he has been a member of Vision Quest for many years and has his work on display here.
I want to make sure I don't hold on to that very tight. Wow.
He actually instructs on Saturdays. He runs a class for beginning people. I happen to be in his class.
Oh, okay.
And take from him, and he teaches us these techniques. And
can you do this now?
I have done a couple of these, yes.
Wow. Now, these classes that you're referring to, I want to get this out of my hand, believe me, I'm nervous. These classes you're referring to, are they like fee-based for the community, or is it a...
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And they...
And each instructor sets their own rates.
Oh, okay.
But they're very reasonable.
Sure.
So
Do they
anyone
happen
can-
often, or...?
Yes. David's classes are every Saturday. He instructs us, and every Wednesday night he has what he calls open studio, and we just come down here and work at our own pace.
All right, we're here with the president of Vision Quest, Nanette. Now, Nanette, you're going to tell us, highlight a couple artists, right?
Absolutely. We're certainly welcoming you to the gallery, but we want to focus on particularly David Farrington, which is our artist right here. He does oil, watercolor, and all kinds of drawing. But he's also our instructor next door, and so Saturday mornings he gives classes. But he's a rather renowned artist.
These are completely contrasting.
Isn't it amazing? He'll do
Unbelievable.
amazing landscaping, landscape pictures, and he also is an incredible portrait painter as well.
Who are we looking at now?
We're looking at Lindsay Foggett. She is also a local artist, and her specialty clearly is wildlife.
Yeah.
And she travels and does research all over the world for her paintings, but some of them are, you know, right in Big Bear, bears in Big
I
Bear.
was going to say, that bear picture is gorgeous. Now, in addition to paintings, are these pictures on the wall behind us here?
Yes, we also accept photographers in our group, and local as well as many of these were actually taken up in Moon Ridge and throughout the local mountains.
Yeah.
Certainly Joshua Tree right there.
We're in the studio.
We are.
So what goes on in here?
A lot. It's an exciting room. We throw clay on these wheels. We can do it with the slab roller. We roll out slabs. We have molds. We have glazes. There's our clay.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is the center for the creativity, and this is where it all happens.
I see paintings out there. You have a
We-
big table in the middle right there.
They come and they paint on those tables, and this is the work up here is by David Farrington, who is one of the artists that I mentioned at the gallery that displays, and then he comes down and teaches. We have pastels, oil, watercolor, drawing, basket weaving, pottery, all occur in this room.
I'm excited to maybe come out here and participate one day, but I understand that in Yucapia there are a lot of activities that maybe not everybody is aware of are available to them.
Well, the residents are aware because we publish this guide a couple times a year, 2 or 3 times, and this is all designed to alert them to activities that not only what the city provides, but a lot of times the private vendors. And
Okay.
so we have in here, we have dance and
kids clubs
sports, and yeah. We promote our parks, and they're highly used. People love our parks and our trails. We have trails throughout the surrounding area. Yucapia.org is our city website. This guide is on there, and anything that comes up that's not in here will be posted on there.
Cool. Well, obviously you learned about a couple unique things here in the city of Yucapia. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.